Please welcome our seventh contestant, Perdita Gould with Marvellous Creations. Perdita Gould, Marvellous Creations.
The wind is in your hair. You're racing into the distance. You start to pick up speed and think, this is the life. And then bam, crash, thump, ouch! You fly head over tires off your bike. The oncoming traffic, the pedestrians were on the way, on the footpath, and you had no time to ring your bell. Ladies and gentlemen, let me first put your worried minds to ease. There are no bike lanes in Gympie. This is a problem for a vast number of reasons, though they can be quite easily improved. Another issue are our roads. Yes, the roads around Gympie and in the rural areas are absolutely dreadful. Potholes, dirt roads, narrow roads, protruding shrubbery, lantana, and overgrown bushes that overlap on the sides of the roads that create a high driving hazard. This also can be improved with only few repairs. One of the most significant problems worldwide is globalized pollution caused by localized pollution. Another significant problem in our society is the prevalence of obesity. Overweight and obesity has increased in Australia over time from 56.3% in 1995 and 61.2% in 2008. More than one-third of Gympie's population of approximately 18,602 residents are highly obese. The poor structure of our roads and zero cycling lanes links to these significant problems. If we were to improve these assets, we would be doing the world and our whole community a wonderful favour. How many of you wish that there were more places than the footpath to cycle? Well, your dreams can come true. If we were to create bicycle lanes, just imagine how much easier it would be. You could ride to and from work if it were nearby. This may be all the exercise you do, but it's a great workout for your cardiovascular system to get your heart pounding and get those muscles moving that wouldn't normally be worked in everyday life. You can save a lot of money by using this healthy alternative. You wouldn't be using your car as much, which means a subsided amount of car insurance to pay and less visits to the fuel station. Not using cars as much is great for our environment, as it doesn't produce as many vehicle emissions. Creating bicycle lanes is an efficient way to get from Southside Gympie to the city. However, riding on the road can still be dangerous. However, what if in some areas of Gympie we created bikeways? Pathways totally designated to bikes, entirely off the road, and you could use these for family outings. This is a much safer way to beat the traffic also. Perth is the only state that has created bikeways, and it's amazing how much difference this has made to this state. And all of a sudden, by just adding bike lanes and ways to the Gympie region, you've created a happier, healthier, less stress-free, less polluted environment. On the way to school, I noticed that our roads had lost their smoothness. Some of the roads were withering away, forming potholes. Potholes had been formed. They were quite substandard, though the roads out in the rural areas such as Traveston, Widgie, Kaibong, Kendanga, etc. were quite miserable. A lot of them are dirt roads with countless potholes, or if they are bitumen, they are extremely low standard. There are very few reflectors or cat eyes to see in the dark. Not all the roads have lines on the roads indicating sides and whatnot. some of the lines that are there need to be redone for safety reasons. Roads around Gympie, the back roads and the rural areas, are abundant with potholes. And I'm sure that at least one of you here has driven into a pothole and has received a flat tire with coarse language. Some of the bitumen roads look like they have been swept across with a giant paintbrush of concrete onto a surface of rocky road. I live on Tandor Road, and the road from Tandor to the highway where Matilda is, that last section is abysmal. The road is extremely narrow, which makes two cars passing really difficult. This is just one example. The whole Gympie region deserves better, safer roads to drive on, and they know it. How does it all link? With the creation of better, safer roads around the whole of the Gympie region, we can create bike lanes and bikeways for our community. Gympie was nicknamed the town that saved Queensland, after James Nash's discovery of gold in 1867. However, it's us now who need to save Gympie with better infrastructure, improvement of our environment, and well-being. We need to enforce this. This time, when the wind is in your hair and you're racing into the distance, the bam will be the realization that you were actually riding in a bikeway or bike lane on approved, safer roads. I'll see you in 2020. Ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you, Perdita. Again, could we have a minute silence for the judging?